thank you, everyone, for being here this evening. And I can't think of a more fitting way to kick off the 2019 Pride season than to be honoring one of the most important people that we have ever welcomed to the city of Key West, Mr. John Allen.
Anniversaries always make me think about beginnings. You know, you can't get to the anniversary unless you started out somewhere. When you take on something that's in terrible condition like Island House was, you know at some level that it's going to be a long process of getting from where you are to what success would look like. There was like $150 in the company bank account. So the first thing I did was call the bank and see if we could mortgage the house. I went out to the garage where we had a bunch of stuff. So I opened the first box and I started pulling out all this old paperwork files and stuff. And midway through the second box, I came upon a miracle piece of paper. This is a stock option, $30,000. Just like that. It's like, oh my God, a higher power wanted us to make this thing happen.
All right, guys, we've got a packed house this weekend. Housekeeping, want to make sure we're on our game. Cafe, want to make sure we get every glass, every order. It's going to be crazy. We can do it, right?
Right, perfect.
I knew we were going to be selling an experience. Well, you have to create that experience. And I realized it's the staff who will create the experience. It's your job to make people happy. Always smile, always say hello, always remember their name. This business has much more in common with Disney than with Marriott. You know, we're just running the hotel to get in the game. And we have to do a good job of that. But the real game is the experiences, helping the customer understand what the customer wants. And if we're in the way of the customer getting what he wants, how can we get out of the way?
Over 20 years ago, John Allen and his partner, Martin Kay, bought this iconic property. And we know what it means to the LGBT community. But what many of you don't understand is that it means the world to the city of Key West.
I was on a quest. It didn't come out until I was in my 40s, and I was afraid that I was going to miss out on life, you know, so I wanted to hurry up and experience everything life had on offer. We're constantly fine-tuning this in reflection of what people are telling us they like. This place is my legacy, a place where you can be gay 24/7. From day one, that was the goal. We need to create the best gay resort in the world. So what would that look like? Beautiful rooms, comfortable beds, good food and a cafe, gym and sauna and steam room and playroom. But most of all, there would have to be a staff of guys who were totally devoted to customer service. I was impressed by your grasp of hospitality. You have a big heart, and you're a very generous person. And so I think in that sense, you and I are matched. Who is going to be helping ensure that this goes on and on and on. He's committed to that. And I know that he will work with the senior staff to ensure the continuity of Island House.
I do have every intention of keeping Island House the best gay men's resort in the world for at least another 20 years.
On June 4th, 1999, John Allen and Martin Kay bought the bygone Island House. 20 years later, We celebrate what has become the best gay resort in the world, Island
I
House.
think those same values, practices, will propel this business as successfully as it has in the past. And I know that Bobby will want to go on doing that as we move into the future.